Now that we've got a post in our editor and saved to draft, we can go ahead and explore the Edit Posts section. So go ahead and click on Edit Posts, and let's go over some of the features of this section. First of all, you have a big button here that says Create a New Post. This means that if you want to create a new post from this page, you can do so simply by clicking on it. Over to the right of that, you have a drop-down menu called Show, and from everything. This is a filter system, so if you have about 100 or more posts, you can filter them by specific criteria, this way enabling you to get to certain types of posts faster. And of course, the more posts you have, the more important this type of utility is. So, for example, if you want to show 5 to 300 posts based on the criteria set forth here, everything is obviously every post you've ever written and saved as a draft or published, drafts only, recent posts, which would be a random number probably based on the amount of posts that you have, and future posts. Those would be posts that you have future dated, as we discussed in the last segment. So this would set up a filter, and the way it is by default, it would say show 5 from everything. And that means that it would filter out that. It would show only the 5 last posts that were made. You would click Go to get that result. And over here you have a search. This is especially good for when you have so many posts that even looking through them in a filter is going to be too difficult to find, or you want a quick find. That's a good way to do it too. So let's say, for example, I had 100 posts here as opposed to just the one, and I wanted to search for the ojai and the emerald iguana. I could just put ojai in there and click Go, and it would just bring up that particular post. So beneath that, we also have a date, the post date. That is the actual date that you set with the post, whether by default or by making a change to the date in the interface. The next is an edit button, which gives us back to the editor so we can make editorial changes to the existing text. We're going to do that in just a second. You have the post title, and this is a nice feature here. You have a right arrow. If you click that, it will give you a preview of the actual content of the post. This is very helpful so you can see if you're looking at the right post, especially if you have posts on similar topics. If you select View, you'll be able to view the post. And of course, if you select Delete, you will delete the post. This is how you get rid of posts you don't want. But because we do want this post, we're just going to leave that as is. So right now, we want to move ahead and begin to add formatting to our posts. So go ahead and click the Edit button, which takes us back to the editor.